Hello and welcome to the G1 and quotes pay-per-view announcement. This should be relatively straightforward. I'm gonna do a G1 climax thing and then a like kayfabe pay-per-view. So let's get into the G1. That's going to take place September 3rd through the 12th. Semi-finals and the finals will occur in one night at ALW 17 on the 15th. And the winner will receive a ALW World Title match at the pay-per-view. Structure of the G1. It's a round robin tournament. There will be two blocks with 6 wrestlers each. Wrestle each wrestler will wrestle everyone in their block once. You use that whoever has usually like points, but in this case it's just like who has the most wins. Um, and then whoever is the second most will enter a 4-person tournament. So the winner of Block A will face the runner-up to Block B, and the winner of Block B will face the runner-up of Block A. I think I said that correctly. In a 4-person tournament. And then rankings will begin after the G1. I intended to do rankings sooner in this whole thing, but I've known for a little bit that I was going to do a G1, and it feels weird to like do rankings when you have like most people wrestling, like people that I'm booking more frequently are like every other week, and these people are going to be wrestling 5 matches in 2 weeks. So it kind of would make the rankings weird, I feel. So I'm just going to wait till the G1's over and we will have rankings. So what is the schedule? You will have ALW 11 will have 2 G1 qualifiers. Then ALW 12 will also have 2 G1 qualifiers. These will be singles matches between 2 competitors. So 2 singles matches on ALW 11, 2 on the ALW 12, 2 on ALW 13, which will determine the winner will enter the G1. Then on ALW 14, we're going to do 2 more people are going to qualify. We're going to do a clusterfuck. The winner qualifies, and then whoever 2 most impressive of who didn't win. So whether that's finishing second place or maybe you finish 5th, but you eliminated the 4 before you. Whatever it is, the 2 whoever I deem the 2 most impressive will face off in a singles match, and the winner of that match will also qualify. So that gives us 8 qualifiers, but we're doing 6 wrestlers, so that means there are 4 that will not be qualified. I have not exactly determined how I'm going to use the. Might be random, might be people I just pluck who I would like to be in it. It might be a combo of the 2. As I know more, I will let you know. Then from there, we get to the G1 on the 3rd. Day 1 on the 3rd, Day 2 on the 5th, Day 3 on the 7th. Then we have ALW 15 on the 8th. There will be no G1 content on that show as it's mid-show, and I don't want the whole thing to be taken. It's 6 matches per G1 day. I don't want to take up the whole show, so we're gonna do other stuff, build other things for the pay-per-view. Then we get back to it for G1 Day 4 on the 10th, then the 5th and final day of the round robin aspect of the G1 on the 12th, before we get the semifinals and the finals on the 15th. So I'll leave this up for a second so you can kind of take it in. It's not the best layout here, but you can see qualifiers earned up, then the tournament with one show in the middle, really. That's sort of it. Then the pay-per-view. It's going to be September 24th. Again, this is like a kayfabe pay-per-view. Honestly, for if you're a fan of this, it's not going to be any different. It's just instead of a show going up on Thursday, I will have them go up on Saturday, the 24th. The idea here is we will have a big matches. So the ALW World Title match with the G1 winner will take place at that show. We will also have a Battle Royale title match with 3 qualified challengers. So and sometimes the Battle Royale title is kind of like random. sometimes unearned challengers. Well, it will not for the pay-per-view. Everyone will have earned their way in. And then we're going to have big matches between the best that we've got. So think, obviously Pac is currently champion. He'll be defending his title once before the pay-per-view, so maybe he's not by then. He'll be on the card. Eddie Guerrero, Taz, John Cena, uh, just who's it, like Shibata's 2-0, which is a thing. So the people who do well in the G1. I don't know if I'm loading this on the same day as the finals for the Clusterfuckula one tournament, but some people impressed there. Maybe they've moved into getting on the card. So the idea here is that this will be a big show. Ranked opponents will be there, so hopefully we'll get some good ranked fights between you know like the seventh and the third ranked competitors, stuff like that. Maybe we'll get some weird fun. Obviously got to have a clusterfuck in there. Those are always fun. So the idea here is a big fun card, and yeah, that's it. Oh, I don't have a name for this. I don't know if I ever will. To be honest, I usually just label stuff like this like PPV1. But maybe I'll come up with a name. But if not, it might just be pay per view. But all right, have a great day, everyone.